It's your boy, The Marvelous Knight, coming at you with Zack Snyder's Army of the Dead movie review. So this is going to be a spoiler-free review. It's going to be, I'm trying to make it quick and just get to like certain points of the review. But first, let me state that I hate zombie films as much as I hate vampire films, right? Like zombie movies and vampire movies I despise because vampires never gained my attention, and zombies I just never got it right. So I never really watched any zombie movies. I probably seen like clips or maybe scenes. I think the only zombie movie that I can say I fully watched was World War Z, and that because somebody was watching it. I like the next one I can say I seen like maybe half of it was Shaun of the Dead, and I was like a comedy type zombie film. I seen like half of that. I never watched The Walking Dead, never had any intentions to do so, no matter how many people was like, oh man, it's a good show, you gotta watch it. I seen clips, I seen a couple of characters that I know that play in there, but never watched it, never will watch it, just don't have the aspirations to watch it because I do not like zombies. I despise and hate zombies more than I do vampires, but they write it the same. Like, I just don't. Like, the only vampire I can actually say I like is Blade, and he's a human half vampire, and he's a Marvel character, right? But even before I knew he was a Marvel character, like, I just thought he was cool. But any other vampire movie, zombie, hate. So, now that we get this out the way. So, I saw like the trailers of this, and I was like, oh, it's another zombie movie. But then when I seen that Dave Bautista's in it, Omari Hardwick's in it, and they had a zombie tiger, that really piqued my interest. I was like, oh shit, I've never seen that before. There's a zombie tiger, right? And it just looked interesting. And unfortunately, this is Zack Snyder's bread and butter because he did another zombie movie, I believe, in 2004. I think, was it Dawn of the Dead or something like that? So he's been dipping in and out the zombie genre, right? So off the bat, I'm just going to say that the movie plot was dumb. It was very stupid. It made no sense. So this, I don't know if he's a government official or just some rich guy or whatnot. He asked Bautista to recruit a team because he wants them to sneak into the zombie city and go to the casino, the vault, and grab all the money that is there. I mean, they were like, I think they promised somebody like 200 mil or something like that, or 2 million or whatnot. I don't think it was 200 mil. I think it was 2 million. But the plot was terrible. So fast track, because I forgot about the beginning. Fast backtrack to the beginning. So the zombie outbreak broke out in Las Vegas. I think it was only contained in Las Vegas, like the entire Las Vegas area. And somehow I guess they like cut it off and just kept it contained in Las Vegas, but the zombies spread quickly and they built, a massive army. That's why it's called Army of the Dead, of course, right? But this wasn't your typical zombie movie. They had, levels. They had the leaders, like the king and queen. They were called alpha zombies. Then you had like the little running zombies. I think they call shamblers. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if y'all stole that from Last of Us, right? But there wasn't the Last of Us shamblers. If you ever played Last of Us 2, you know what I'm talking about. But And then they had your regular zombies who's just dumb and whatever. But the alpha zombies, they were smart. I mean, like, very smart. I mean, one of them had a helmet put over his head because, you know, humans take headshots. And you shoot him, bing, bing. And every time they shot this dude, when knowing he had that damn helmet, just really pissed me off. Like, you see the damn thing is bulletproof. Why are you shooting at it? But, so, back at it. The plot was dumb. So, basically, this was a zombie heist movie. And as dumb as that sounds, as dumb as the plot and story was, I was highly, highly entertained. I mean, I didn't care about the story. I didn't care. You know what I'm saying? I was just entertained, engaged, and I thought the movie was only going to be released in theaters. So I was like, man, I got to get to the movies because I got to watch the Spiral movie with Chris Rock, and I got to watch this. I'm very intrigued to watch it. Like, it's be like the second zombie film that I just actually will watch, right? And as of yesterday, I was on Netflix and I saw it, and I say, so I decided to watch it yesterday. But other than that, I was like really entertained with this film. I found myself rewinding a lot of death scenes, a lot, right? But Dave Bautista, I mean, this dude here, he shows range in this film. He really shows range, and I always thought he was a pretty great actor. You know, I love him as Drax in the Guardians of the Galaxy comedy and stuff like that, right? He's funny, and I knew he had range because I think one of his first movies was House of the Rising Sun, and that was a straight to Blu-ray movie or DVD, well, Blu-ray because I had it on Blu-ray when it came out, and it was a great film. I love that film, and he showed range in there, and I was like, oh, Dave can act. Oh, okay. But in this one, he shows a lot of range, and you know, he's talked about that he just doesn't want to be, you know, the action hero and all that type crap. He wants to be able to show range, and he did that. So, like, his acting was pretty good. Omari Hardwick, who I think is like the most underrated actor, you know, before he got the Power series. But, you know, even he was cool. He was like my favorite character in the movie. But this movie keeps you intrigued. It keeps you entertained. You know, only like, you know, other than you saying like the plot was stupid or just didn't make sense, of course, was the runtime. It was like 2 and something hours, and it didn't make sense to me. It just, you know, didn't need to be that long. I feel like maybe 15 to 20 minutes of the film could have been cut out. Another pet peeve of mine, you know, was the whole, like, you get invested in characters, right? They're building up characters, and then something happens, and you're like, so why did you go in that direction? And that's really about it. Like, I would, like, even though the plot was stupid and didn't make sense, I enjoyed the movie. Like, I loved it. I loved some of the characters. They were spot on. The jokes that was in the film, I found quite funny. I actually laughed. Zack Snyder, man, let's talk about the cinematography. This film was beautiful. And not beautiful, but beautiful. And I love what he did, you know, just the production of the film. Because, you know, he was the producer, director, you know, part of the screenplay and all that good stuff, right? and you see his touches in all this film. I mean, the entire film, and I loved it. I mean, it looked beautiful. I mean, from just the grueling deaths, the headshots, everything. You know, the zombies getting killed, the humans getting killed, and it just looked it beautiful. And so there is left to be room to be a sequel to this film, and I will say right here on record that if there will be a sequel, I will be watching. More than likely, there will be a sequel because this was a pretty great movie. Plot was dumb. It was kind of too long. You know, certain characters you getting kind of invested in, and they just don't. You know, and something else happens, and it's like, then why did you do that? Other than that, I love the film. I watched it with my wife. She enjoyed it. So I will give this Army of the Dead a 7 out of 10. 7 out of 10. I think that's somewhere in the B zone. Like if I have to give it a letter rating, right? It'd be a B or a B minus or something like that. But other than that, I was very entertained. I would recommend this film. It's on Netflix. Just check it out. But let me know if you guys down in the comments if you've seen it, if you enjoyed it. Let me know if you think I should give Zombies as a whole a try. I don't think so. I just don't like them. But this type of zombie film, I'm very intrigued and entertained in it. And that zombie tiger, right? That zombie tiger. But other than that, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. To all you guys that watch my videos and you like and you share, and I want to thank you deeply from the bottom of my heart. Thank you. I'm trying to get to 200 subscribers. That's my goal, and then go up from there. So like, share, subscribe, and just, let's get down in the comments and talk about it. Thank you. Appreciate all the love. See you guys till next time. I'll be putting more content later. I got gameplay. You can check out my other reviews and stuff like that. See you. Night out.